Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Hello, Callie. Hello, Pix, and thank you to Bello for the host. We have some things going for us today. Ten was having a chocolate meeting with her work today. They're going to be sampling chocolate on Teams, so you might hear her talk about something of that in the background. But we have some things to do today because we have some adorable characters to see, and you are all going to be ecstatic. Oh, and I do apologize for not making their my voice acting of them sound particularly younger. I'll make an attempt, but I don't think I'll be able to, so forgive me for that. It's effort. So let's go into Turnabout Reminiscence, and it is a treasure. Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. Thank you, Callie. Yeah, that's right, I did it! I killed the guy! What? It was a great thief that told me to do it. I asked the defendant just what exactly I'm trying to say. Don't you get it? I know the identity of the great thief in Tagarasu. The Tagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. Are you saying that I'm the Tagarasu? Don't you dare deny it. You told me to kill him when we snuck into the embassy. Are you claiming that Mr. Faraday is the Yatagarasu? Mr. Real, I just had about heard enough about you. Your Honor, please listen to me. I'll tell you the truth. You gotta believe me. Well, in accordance with the defense accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. When this court is in recess until a new prosecutor is ready. I actually kind of forgotten how I did the judge voice. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused of by the defendant. Yes, that's it. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh wait, no, never mind. I was wrong. Edgeworth. Sir! Have you read over all the documents regarding this trial? Yes, sir. I memorized everything there is to know. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. To have a chance to stand in a court at an early stage in my career. Nope, that's Francesca's father, and he's a dick. He's an ass. I am honored and proud. I have watched all your studies. I am giving you this very... There we go. I'm giving you this very rare chance to prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic pathetic lies into oblivion. Yes, sir. There's such a legendary prosecutor watching over and judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. Oh yes, Manfred von Karma is a cockwaffle. Today's trial should be end in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up on a security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had a gall to say that he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that it was the case prosecutor, Bern Faraday, who gave the order. Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. So, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Bern Faraday? He is a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense. He once tried to explain to me the way of punishing those who can't be brought to court. Those who can't be brought to court? That is nonsense, for no man is above the law. Yeah, seeing Manfred and Karma slam his head against the wall is extremely satisfying. Well, there are always a few exceptions. However, that is no reason to even deal with such There's no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of court, one with no obligation to outside matters. Thus, there's no reason to deal with such individuals. I see. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday will not be forgiven. Have no fear, I will not let you down, sir. In place of the accused prosecutor Bern Faraday, I will prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the powers of von Karma. So, have you decided, achieved a firm understanding of the case? Yes, sir. I have memorized everything that is written down in the case files. Well, then explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you're talking about. So we need to... okay, never mind, we can't. Understood. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of a Cadopian embassy. The victim, Mr. Dean Mann, was a staff member at the embassy. The defendant in this case, Mr. McRail, was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. He was quickly passed and placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. They did. They're not subtle. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yatagarasu had successfully infiltrated the Korofian embassy as well. At first, Real claimed that he himself was Yatagarasu, but that he did not kill Dean Man. I wouldn't have expected to gain him such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wanted to go down while he was in the spotlight if he was found guilty. There is truly no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. The footage clearly showed Mr. Real as the murderer. The act of Mr. Real firing a gun could clearly be seen from the visitors' gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to by the real Yatagarasu, Bern Faraday. Yeah, and also notice like how Von Karma is grasping his like his shoulder here, like his like little thing here, like the arm notch, just like Franziska does. However, you've forgotten one thing. While this may be appeared as civil murder of a Carpathian embassy staff member, people are actually referring to it as the second KG8 incident. The second KG8 incident? I'm very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough. Well, even on the police, it's information that only a select few are privy to. Could you please enlighten me, sir? Sir, what do you mean by the second KG8 incident? Oh, Pix has no chill for Von Karma. I love it. In order for me to tell you about that, you must first learn about the original case. Take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper. I refuse to associate Manfred with his daughter, is that it, Pix? You've heard of the Amano Group's scandal before, correct? Yes, I have. The secretary of Aras Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested on suspicion of smuggling. Correct. Sees you as an employee of the Amano Group and the sole witness of a smuggling operation. It was she who brought the entire crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a Carpathian embassy staff member arrested for the murder? Yes. A Carpathian by the name of Manny Koshin was the suspect. However, due to a lack of evidence, the case went unresolved. Lack of evidence? If only I was in charge of that case. I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. Just like got a predatory smirk of his, I just want to like take sandpaper and like scratch it off. To make sure that all criminals are found guilty, my mentor really is dedicated. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG8 incident as well. That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization. And, just like the last time, the victim was murdered right before he was able to testify. You're catching on. The victim was was murdered just before his day in court against a smuggling organization. Yeah, that is true. Manfred was gaslighting Edgeworth. Yeah, it's fucked up. If you want the full details on that, you'll have to either watch Pig's stream Ace Attorney when she gets around to it, or you can look at my archive of the first game, specifically Turnabout Farewell is the name of the case. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way they did with the KG8 incident. Goodbyes. Okay, it was Turnabout goodbyes. So, that's what we call the second KG8 incident. Yes. Yet there is one difference between the two incidents. And what would that be? A so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu? I'd better find out more. I just realized that I have neglected to bring some water along, so I'm gonna be in a bit of a pain in this case, I think. If I had to voice act Von Karma, like on Manfred so long, I will be in a bit of a pickle. If it's true that the Tagarasu showed up at the Kodopian embassy, What could he or she have been after? Not that to steal any suspicious accounting records and release them publicly, or more likely to steal secrets from the Godopian embassy itself, since the item that the Atagarasu stole from was sent to the police. What was it that the Atagarasu sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Atagarasu is getting top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was the proof positive that the Atagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say? That would be the first time the Atagarasu has left evidence behind, correct? Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Atagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday. He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Atagarasu case as well. He's the prosecutor in charge of both the KD agency and the Atagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. Ah, look at how precious! What is it, little girl? You're scary, mister. Did you need something? I will trade these coins with you. A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. But it looks like you got exactly $1. Is this what you want? Uh-huh. Thanks. That's exactly what I need. Isn't she just adorable? Hello, Van. Could a child be here to watch the trial? How disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside a courthouse. Does no one have respect for the country's judicial system anymore? That's rich coming from you. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is complete. Why, do you even know how much time is left before the trial resumes? I'm so sorry. I can have you mopping up this courthouse instead of protecting it like in an instant. It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me.
By the way, don't go too fast. I want to join afterwards, you know.
I can't pace myself to you.
I have your screen on the other window, so I'm trying to follow you as well.
I can't pace myself on that if I want to finish this one.
That's this chocolate is delicious.
Feel free to share with me.
You might share a piece. I didn't get any from the first one though.
Yeah, it's fine. Proud one you are. You better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth. Just what is it?
Also, first you smell it, but then you let it melt on your tongue. That's how you get the most flavor out of it.
Chocolate. I'm not sure which of the cases was actually his debut. If it was this one or the other one, but hey. Okay, so They're in this case rather short. Just what is going on here? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible the defense is not prepared yet either? Bailiff, where is Master Faraday? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. Ah! You must be the one Mr. von Karma recommended. I heard this will be your first trial, so I look forward to seeing how you perform. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson. So, it looks like the trial is about to resume. However, yes, it will all be impossible to prove a witness is a liar without the evidence from Faraday. What's that blasted buffoon up to? It's an emergency, sirs! It's an emergency, sirs! Silence! There shall be no yelling in the sacred hall of law. Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once. Please, wait! You have to listen to me. There's an emergency. The defendant lobby 2. Mr. Faraday. Oh, fancy. I'm really gonna have to make some chocolate soon. The two of them, they're both dead, Your Honor. What? Chocolate. Stay back. Ow. No one's allowed. I need something in my stick something in my mouth to mimic the effect of the cigarette. I don't even have anything like that though. Do I have anything I can put in like this? A pencil? No, I don't. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. No one's allowed inside the crime scene, period. Just who does this oddball think he is? This is becoming quite a hot spot. Isn't she Mr. Rell's defense attorney? Hey, you! No running in the hallway, pal! And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discourse. Excuse me, but who are you? Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide. I was informed of the situation and quickly came as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and inspect the body before me? Faraday requested for me to testify in this trial. It's plain and simple. Mr. Faraday requested that you be here. I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid. Kid? I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in today's trial. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know. Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid? Is he threatening me? Is he going for his gun? It's just a mirror. How dare he mock me like that? Faraday was stabbed into death with some kind of blade and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, Mr. Mackrell, was shot and killed. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand. Yep. Was there anyone else who could have went into defendant's lobby number 2? Yeah, that big lug over there. His name is Gumshoe. He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one entered the room. If that's the case, they must have killed each other, correct? Maybe. Such impudence. This guy is really testing my patience. I'm not sure what this is. It's tasting mighty fancy.
It's supposed to smell, taste a bit like dry exotic fruit, coffee, or dry tea, or perhaps a bit hint of caramel.
Why was I informed you're going to testify in court? Homicides aren't my only gig. The Atagarasu case is one of my assignments. So, you were called upon to comment on the Atagarasu's characteristics. It also says if Mr. Faraday really was the Atagarasu or not. Well, looks like you might have a brain after all in that head of yours, son. Son? I'm not your son, Pops. Do you have a minute? You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this. I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court. Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So, Faraday's substitute's a newbie, huh? I'll have you know, madam, that I studied under Manfred von Karma. Do not take me for some naive novice. Do not take me for some naive novice. Oh, you're a student. I'm a student of von Karma. I should have. Oh, those clothes are a dead giveaway. Stop right there. These are the garments of those who gallantly presents the facts. Oh, thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay? I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort. Just kidding. I was just goofing around. Oh, by the way, do you know who I am? Oh, my name is Castilla Yu. And if you're telling the truth, well, then we're about to go head to head in court. But of course, I've heard much about you, Miss Yu. Oh, but of course I've heard much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare. Did I say something funny? Yes, this case is amazing. I'd like you to update me on the situation. I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there? If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny? Fancy. It's just the way you speak is so tactless. Oh. The person I was going against in court until just a little while ago was just murdered. Something I was about to go back in the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened.